What's going on, folks? Welcome back to another Scum video. I hope you're all doing well, and as always, thank you very much for your ongoing support. Firstly, a massive thank you for your support on the channel, ladies and gents. And today is the 19th, which is generally the day that most people are now off work for the holiday season and the Christmas period as well. So thank you very much, and I hope everyone is safe and well and in good health over the holiday season as well. So let's get into this. So before we get into the actual official patch notes, which you can see is on the screen right here, the devs have stated that this patch could potentially be out Monday for the live servers, official servers, not just the alpha branch that we're all testing it on now, which is technically broken, and they are aware of that. There's not many puppets and stuff actually going on, not much to actually test. So tomorrow, myself, I'll be live streaming from 9 o'clock in the morning, so it's going to be a bit earlier. As I am busy in the afternoon, so I'm out in tomorrow evening, so my schedule tomorrow is just changing. I thought I'd just throw that into the video here, but I will announce in the members Discord and on my YouTube channel page as well, just to let you guys know. So it was a bit of a disappointing start, not going to lie, and I think it was a bit frustrating, especially when it comes to the communication, especially from the developers, as most of our servers have prepared for soft wipes and stuff like this, and private servers, sorry, have prepared for the soft wipes as well. So it's frustrated a bit, a few of us, but it would have been nice to get a bit more communication from the developers, letting us know exactly what is happening as well. So let's have a little look-see here at the patch notes, and there's some really cool stuff here, guys. Now, firstly, the UI rework has now got its own little area. They've done loads to the UI, and they're going to be implementing more. So I'm going to explain through these patch notes exactly what there is, and I will also be putting the patch note details or link down below in the description of this video for you guys to go and read as well. Now, I'm not going to read word for word, but as you can see here, this is the December update, ladies and gents. So if you want to download the alpha test and you want to play on it, hopefully they'll have this fixed by tomorrow, because there are issues. We have no puppets or zombies or puppets or NPCs and stuff really spawning, very few at least anyway. So the alpha servers right now aren't that great, and they need to be heavily stress tested, and there's not a lot of people playing on them. So if you do want to go onto these alpha servers to try out all this new update before it hits Monday or Tuesday, then make sure to click on SCUM, go to properties, and then go to betas, and then you want the public alpha branch. Click that and it will automatically download, and then just type in alpha to search for a server, and then you're going to find all the alpha servers. Those alpha servers will consist of a Europe server, or 3 Europe servers, 2 Singapore, 1 Canada, 1 Australia, and 3 US servers as well. So just to take note as well, just in case, for anyone who's got single players, make sure to back up your single player save files before you switch, just in case it does lose the progress. It doesn't usually, you know, but you just never know. So this is a SCUM v1.2, the long haul, and there's a couple of really cool features here. Let's start with the inventory rework first. Now, at first, when I first tried this inventory system, the way it looks straight away, I wasn't really happy about it. I was kind of like, this is going to take time to get used to. However, the functionality, I think, is more important over the aesthetic value. So this is actually pretty decent, and there's a lot to go through here. So I'm not going to go through everything here. So they say that you're going to notice the new refreshed UI. And the biggest part of this is the inventory work on the back end, more than the aesthetic, as I was talking to you about just a moment ago. Due to the inventory being a key feature that connects to all others, everything needs to be changed and upgraded on the back end in order for the changes you're about to see. That said, we have a list of things added to the inventory rework you can now do, with the list being expanded in the future, as the biggest part of it is done now. Now, there are a couple of things missing from here, so just before we get into this part, highlighting everything and dragging it over is something that we would love to see, and auto sort as well. So before I start getting the comments, I am dying to get the dragging of multiple items and also the auto sort button. That is very, very important, because it's just like, you got to tidy your own boxes. I know, but hey. Okay. You can now join or split items directly in chests. If there is no available inventory space, a new stack will be dropped on the ground. Search option in inventory spaces like chests and wardrobes, everything except clothing inventory. And also, I just want to add as well, I will be making some videos after this video, so I'm going to be making a few videos tonight. And I'll be showing you the dinghy, I'll be showing you the stuff live, okay? So we can go through some of the UI inventory stuff as well. So I'm just letting you guys know we're going to go through a few things, and I think you guys are going to be very interested in some of it. So thank you. You can now choose exactly how many items you want to take out their boxes, like bobby pins or ammo. Items pulled that That way will not pull, example, 4 separate bobby pins, but a stack of 4 bobby pins. So they do this with the ammo. So for example, you've got your box of ammo. If you right click on it, you can unpack all or unpack however many you want. And guess what you can do? You can also put ammo back into the box as well, which is nice. And you can also do the same for bobby pins. It seems at the moment that for every single item in the game that has 1, it can stack. So that's pretty much what I've seen so far from what I've seen in the game. Speaking of which, smaller items like pens and bobby pins are now stackable. You can now put items like nails and ammo back in their respective boxes as well. Picks up items now auto join a stack when picked up. So bandages, rags, even emergency bandages, those ones, you can even stack them in 3s. You can now put items like, picked up items now auto join a stack when picked up. You can now carry items such as logs directly from inventory, also rotate items to fit inventory, and put attachments directly from chests on weapons. You can now manipulate items in chests the same way you can in your own inventory, and vehicle inventory and storage expansions behave as all other inventories, meaning you can now put items directly in, no need for chests. Expansion kits now also work as expansion kits in UI, not separate storage, which you can see there. This is actually something really cool. I'm not gonna lie, the way they've done, the way they've reworked this storage, and it's gonna take a little bit of time to get used to as well. But the way they've done this storage is actually really decent. And there's a lot of things here that we have actually been wanting in the game for a very long time. So I'm very excited to see this. Also, this, if you look at the top of the clothing section, you can see this like cloth in a square, like a shirt in a square, just below that little white person. There you go. You can see my mouse. I was hoping that was actually on. So if you have any clothes, just drop them in there and it will just drop them into their respective places. So NPC upgrades. Next up, we have some massive improvements on the NPC front, starting with the armed NPCs. Armed NPCs receive new upgrades in their behavior and how they spawn as well. Starting with the spawning, we decided to rebalance how and where you encounter armed NPCs. This means that according to the POI difficulty, the level of the armed NPC you will encounter, do not worry about spawning fresh in a simple village, only to get swarmed by an NPC with an SMG. Speaking of NPC weapons, we've increased the drop chance on NPC to 100%. That means when you take down one of them, you'll be guaranteed their weapon and maybe some ammo too. There is something really cool I really want to show you guys, but I'm going to be doing that in a separate video. But I'll get into that in a moment. With that, we come to a new AI behavior for armed NPCs. So armed NPCs, I tested this on the live stream today, and it looks like the way that they're sort of moving, see how they're moving like the way they are, it stops them shooting each other as well. That's just a part of the tactical, the new tactical behavior, but there's they have actually stopped them shooting each other. I mean, it does happen, you know, if there's a lot of them. I spawned in dozens of them earlier and a few of them got shot. But other than that, a lot of them stayed alive and they were moving around each other to not get shot too. When engaged, you can expect NPCs to utilize new tactics such as retreating, moving to the sides, trying to break the line of sight before they start to engage you again. They can also recognize if they have an ally in the line of fire and will hold fire and either wait for the ally to move or move themselves so they can start engaging again, which is cool. While out of combat, they received a bunch of new idle animations, making them feel much more alive on the island, which you can see here. Speaking of NPC upgrades, we have some new around puppet news. We have some news around puppets. First up, a new mechanic to the puppet and their behavior when taking damage. When taking damage in the legs, puppets will now be hindered in their movement, making them limp instead of running towards the player, making combat, especially when there are more of them, much more manageable. And this is true. I spawned in like 10 of them, shot them all in the kneecaps, and they all just limped towards me, and it was great. And that's what they look like there, and they all slowed down as well. Allegedly, some have been known to heal. Someone said that they saw one bandaging or something. I don't know. We'll have to just we'll just check that out. Okay, if you ever see anything like that, please let me know in the comments. And finally, the whole new type of puppet. This is the interesting one here. So check this out. The loot puppet, they're calling this. So this puppet is a skinny, and it will have a backpack on it. But guess what's inside? A whole loadout, which is really good. And I think this is kind of like a rare drop or something like that. This one is the abnormal type, as they will not charge you to tear you from limb to limb, yet they will attempt to run away when they spot you. So these ones will run away, but if you get them, there's some really good loot. We found deagles, we found Mac 10s, loads of ammo, loads of stuff in them as well, which is cool. They're extremely rare though, and for a good reason. If you manage to catch one, you'll be rewarded with some loot, including the backpack. Obviously, we're going to get onto the new gun in just a moment, the new weapon, which is the trench gun. So another tip here for anyone who doesn't know this. The trench gun that currently in the game now, it holds 50 rounds in the magazine, fully automatic as well, which is awesome, single fire. And at the same time, if you use a bottle suppressor, because they're 0.45 rounds, but a 0.45 suppressor will not work, but you can use an improvised bottle. It will only last up to 10 rounds. If you used a improvised oil can as a suppressor, it will last for about 75. So we did a test there. So we have the squad emblems as well. So this is part of the starting with the new base building elements. Yeah, so we've got the new squad emblems. You can put your emblems on, even put your emblems on your shirt as well, which is there. Again, I really want to see custom. I would love to see custom logos. I'd love to put my RK logo on a shirt or vehicle or something. That would be so awesome. So we've got the sidecar and the bike as well, which is really cool. You can fit an M249 on there. Again, I'm going to be making videos on all of this stuff. And hopefully we can maybe even try and get into one full video or maybe two, depending. So it can carry up to 3 people, and there can be a machine gun mounted on the side. I only tried the M249. I'm guessing the RPK as well. But you can put more storage space on it, making you an efficient mobile power unit. There you go. So check that out. Now this one's really cool. And like I said, I'm going to be making a video on this one as well. The dinghy. So you have to have a pump to inflate it. You can deflate them. You can pick them up. You don't have to worry about the engines. It's all in one bag. You can use the engine, or you can even use the oars as well. And it's very, very quick. And also when you deflate it, you can even bury it. You can put it in a box and bury it underground, which is absolutely incredible. So this is a really, really good start. And also, if anyone wants to know, if you want to be able to fix this, use a toolbox. We also tested that on the stream as well. So it's a toolbox to fix the boats. Okay, so you can see all this. I'm not going to bother showing you all this here because I'm going to show you this in a video anyway. So we have the Tommy gun. So I've just gone through the Tommy gun with the 0.45. We also have this survival knife as well. So it's got a compass. So obviously you don't look at the compass. Once you have this in your hands or your inventory, you don't have to have it in your hand. You know, like a lot of games, you have to have the compass. You can just have this in your inventory. If you go focus mode at the top, you'll see every part of the compass that you need. All the compass markings as well. So all the numbers are up there. All the points of the compass, shall I say. Also, it has a flint on it as well. So you've got a flint, and obviously you can use it to damage as a knife. And you've also got female characters here. So, these new clothes, by the way, you can go and check them out in the traders. So, that's it, ladies and gents. Okay, I'll try to get this done as quick as I can. We're 12 minutes in. Really appreciate your time. So, like I said, with the way the alpha server went up today, it was a bit of a poor start, I'm not going to lie, because nothing was really spawning and everything like that as well. Apparently, from what I've heard, they're pretty confident that it's going to be Monday, that this is going to go live. So you won't have to use alpha servers, but this patch is officially going to be out there. But also, I can't believe I remembered this amount of stuff. With this patch as well, there's going to be more patch notes. So I was told there was going to be more patch notes with this. In fact, actually, I think he says it there. Okay, no, it's not there. Okay, I saw somewhere that there's going to be more to this patch, but we're going to have to wait and see. But they're not going to be adding the PTE stuff in, which is the loot and the traders, which is a shame, really, because I'd like to see that. And I'd like to see how that's going to work for single player as well, because single players, you guys don't want to have no loot at the traders and stuff like that, right? So that's pretty much it. And as you guys know, I'm sponsored by GGHost. So don't forget to use my affiliate link down below in the description and use raykit in a promo before you purchase a server, and you'll get 50% off your first month as well. Tons of survival games, guys. Go check it out. The affiliate link is down below. And my servers, Raykit Gaming, are also sponsored by GGHost, obviously. And they are on a dedicated rig, which is awesome. Excellent support, service, and they've got an awesome Discord as well, and everyone is willing to help you. So, guys, thank you so much. This is just the overview. Okay, so you're now, after I've edited and uploaded this and everything, I'm then going to be going to make some separate videos on some of the features within the game and get them out before the weekend. Because like I said, I'm going to be starting live tomorrow from 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to be finishing around 3:30. So I'm going to get 6.5 hours in tomorrow, and then I'm out for the evening, which is a rarity. So that's basically what we're doing. So thank you very much for your time, and you guys have a great evening. Take care.